this is what I think is going to happen here. The Supreme Court has already ruled the obvious. District courts cannot be the imperial court of the land. They cannot surpass the executive branch. The executive branch has authority to create executive orders, and they have the authority to manifest those executive orders because other presidents like FDR has done in the past. So if that's been done in the past, where orders have been done and individual rights have been infringed, like FDR with the whole internment camps with Japanese people, then what is going on right now is essentially what should have been done a long time ago. If you're crossing a country incorrectly and you have no loyalty to the country, which I believe citizenship is loyalty, you are choosing to pledge to the country. You have to learn about the country. You have to take an exam to prove that you are worthy for the citizenship in order for you to get the privilege and all the perks of having that passport and be able to travel all around the world. No other country can do what we can do. When you go to China or Italy or Germany or whatever, if you have a child there, that child does not become Chinese or Italian or German. That doesn't work like that. We're the only country in the world that you can cross a border illegally or be a tourist and have a child, and that child automatically gets citizenship. It devalues what it means to be a citizen, and it makes citizenship mean nothing. Like there's no loyalty to the country. And I believe when you are a citizen, you are loyal to the country. There is a pledge you do when you become a citizen. Many people who are born here wouldn't know because you get granted the right to citizen immediately, which I also disagree with. I remember when I was in school, freshman in college, funny enough, it's crazy how God continues to give me these experiences. As literally freshman, one of my first English classes, the English teacher happened to do a prompt of whether you think citizenship should be like a right or it should be or you should earn it. And at that time, I said it should be earned. Nobody should be granted citizenship just because they're born here. Even, I'm talking about even like Americans. You should take an exam and prove that you know something about this country if you want the rights to be a citizen. Because it gives you some type of pride to be an American. And I believe that when you are just given this without earning it, you don't realize how valuable being an American is. And that's why we have so many Americans that are liberalized and even socialized to the point that they are now communists. That's why we have a Marxist running for mayor in New York City, because we have so many people that are born here who don't actually know like the gold they're standing on, because they didn't have to work for it. They didn't have to take a test. They didn't have to learn a language. They didn't have to work to actually become a proud American citizen. So at the time, at 18 years old, I was saying in my essay, which I wish I could find, I don't know where it is, maybe it's somewhere, that no, you should have to prove that you're worthy of becoming American. I don't think it should just be given to you willy-nilly, And I hope that we get to that point. I hope that we get to a nationalist point where we actually have to prove that you are worthy of that American passport and it's not just given to you. And I think that might just get the newer generations to be proud of being an American again, because that's really important. I think nationalism is important for an identity. And right now we're losing our identity, or we're fighting it because a lot of us don't realize how grateful it is to be an American citizen.